Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking in to watch. Thank you, and sorry for the delay in posting these videos or creating content or doing voiceovers. I have been very busy creating tutorials for my other channel. When tutorial videos are usually not easy to create because the behind the scene, you need to be the one to shoot the videos. You need to sit down, edit them, put the right things where they're supposed to do voiceovers for longer form videos is not easy. And I just thought, why should I keep my wonderful and amazing viewers waiting on this beautiful channel? No, that cannot happen. So I thought to drop this video for you. How are you guys doing? I hope that Nigerian wins today's match, as at the time I'll be voicing this will be when either when they are playing or they've already started playing. I'll just voicing these as at the time I started doing the voiceover, because most times what I do is I shoot videos and leave them on my phone. When I have the time, I come over doing the voiceover. I don't take for granted that you come to watch my videos. I do not. So today I'm taking you to a particular area in LUGBE. They don't call it LUGBE, but people, if you on the app is LUGBE, it's where the big boys, the big men live in LUGBE. Most of the, let's say 80% of the people living here own the houses, so they are not renting. So it's actually their houses. So I'll be taking you to that place, different estates there. Some of the estates, you see them written on their estate gate. Some I didn't capture their names, some didn't write names. So I'll allow you guys watch this video to the very end to see how beautiful the place is. But one of the things I didn't like about this area was the fact that most people built on the waterway. Like, when I mean waterway, like there was this flood that happened in LUGBE, like I think early last year or late 2002. And a lot of places were flooded, and so many people's houses got messed up because of this thing. One of our church members, fence from the backside fell off from ground level down. It fell up totally. Like, it was really, really bad. But of course, you know how these things can be. They've not built it back because they spent about ₦1 million to do that fence. So if they not built it back, for the fact that they have dogs and other security people in different, the place is actually like a very big estate, but they have different street security, like vigilante people manning those gates. Now, I feel that those people who built those houses on the waterway are not doing themselves a favor. And somebody was saying that they were going to samfill the place. I'm like, you're samfilling a place, and don't you think it's going to affect the people who are going to live there? What if one day they are sleeping and water takes away their building? I'm just thinking. Because one thing about me is that I've always lived a very careful life right from when I was a child, which I told my kids not to do so. I would rather prevent something from happening in the future than go to taste it to see how it will look like. I don't like doing trial and error with my life. No. I like to, I'm one person that grew up taking advice from when my parents are upset with my older ones, or maybe I hear someone quarreling with a child. Why did you do this? Don't do this. I took my own advice from there. I didn't want things to happen to me for me to take my own, like for me to learn. Like people used to say, experience is the best teacher. No, for me, I'm not like that. So why would somebody go build on a waterway? And you know very well, this is what they call it, Park Lane Estate. The one you're seeing on the right is called Park Lane Estate. They have very many estates here. They actually, in fact, this place is almost like 90% of people living here are the owners of their houses. So they are house owners living here. So it's for the big boys and big girls, yes, of LUGBE. Even though people are saying this is not LUGBE, it's a new area, it's a new layout. You can see on the left there are still virgin lands that are not yet built. So people still, sell lands here, and you can buy a land here from an estate developer, and you become a house owner in this Abuja like that, like play like joke. So guys, I just thought to take you guys along. What do you think about this place? You think it's okay for people to build on the waterway? I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay. Me, that's my own opinion, right? You might have yours, and of course we are all entitled to our opinions. So because this road is very busy, they need to really work on this road and make it a permanent road, because I feel that the estates here contributed money to do this road. It's the temporary road, is not yet permanent, and that's why you can see how it's already wearing out. Because this place is actually a new place, people are building here, and I have people living here, all of them are the owners of their houses. So if you want to build, if you want to buy house, see, I will always advise you people to buy house in an estate, because it's secured. Imagine you going to do search on in the agency in charge of lands and buildings in Abuja, and then you finish building and somebody comes to tell you this is my land. It has happened to my older brother before. The one that he has a house in Abuja, but there's one other, you know, there's one other house like that my brother bought in Abuja, and he went there. He had called people to come there so that they would see the land for them to start building. And then he got there and met people on the land, and he was asking, "What are you doing here?" They're asking him, "What are you doing here?" He said, "This is his land." They said, "No, it's not your land, it's our land." The guy was like, "Are you?" My brother was confused, like, "It's my land." He said, "No, it's not your land, it's our land." And they have a market here. Guys, please ignore my neighbor's dogs. I don't know what to do, because the guy is just being inconsiderate. But I will have to do my voiceover. I cannot stop doing voiceover because I have neighbors who are inconsiderate. Guys, just ignore those backings and all the backing. Ignore them. Sometimes people feel that if you want peace, you are being how do I put it, you are being laid back, or you don't know what you're supposed to do. This is becoming so much. In fact, most of my videos in my other channels, the dogs overwhelm the video or the voiceover. But it's okay, it is what it is, sha. I don't want to even put my mind there. So that was how my brother lost his land, though. The people told him never to come back to the land. There are people who are very funny in this Abuja. They will buy a land. You buy a land from somebody, he will sell that land to my 5 people. You sell the land to like 5 people. Do you get? When you get to the land to try to work on it, and you see people come up to say, "No, that's not your land," before you know it, the other person will come. And that's why, if you want to give out your land documents for people to do search, for those who do not understand, is a process by which you give a letter of authority for those who want to either buy the land or the house, to go check out from the government if truly you own the land. And there's something they call window search. For those of you who have watched my previous videos, you know where I mentioned this terminologies, property language. You need to you give them the authority to go do the search. You need to put your ID card, your national ID card, your driver's license, not your office ID card, except in the case where it's needed, and then they'll do the search. And after the search, if it's genuine, they will buy or begin to deal. Now, this is where you need to be very careful who you give your documents to. Do not give out your original documents, because they would clone it. Somebody will ask, what is cloning? Cloning is when you try to duplicate something to look like the original. That's cloning. Some of the people will clone it and then make it look like they will use it to sell your land or your house. So just be very careful. Be very careful who you trust. You could do a photocopy so that you show people. So this is the waterway I was talking about. This waterway went down to the other side of the estate. Imagine this. They are so lucky that most of this ravine behind this estate is so it has rocks, and you know, if it's with rocks, it's difficult for you to cave in. But if it was sand, red sand or black sand or whatever sand, it would have been very dangerous for them to live here. You can imagine that, as at the time this place got flooded, to almost to the height of that fence was flooded when they had that LUGBE crisis. For those of you who watched it then, the LUGBE flood, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. But then again, people need to be very careful. In as much as we all want to own our own houses, be careful where you buy houses. Be careful, because it doesn't look good for you to endanger or put yourself in danger or your family members just because you want to buy a house or you want to build. Before you buy any land, do a survey, look at it very well, get professionals to look at it very well, so that you don't end up buying a land where you cannot build. Because as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people who built and their fence collapsed around that area, they are regretting it, because some of them cannot even build in that place. The place look like a swamp where you can plant rice, you get. So by all of this, you should just look at it and see that there's no need. You can see all those estates I'm showing. Most times I don't like showing the people's faces, so you see me put it and then leave. This is an estate, and they also have a school in there. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video to this very end. I hope you have subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, a share. This is going to really bless your heart. You know, for those of you who are looking for opportunities to invest in property business, like I told you, if you want to do property business, genuine business, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. My husband is a professional. That's what he does. That's what he studied in his first degree before he went into study law, and before he became a forensic expert in another field. You know, all those things. Yeah, everything put together. So I just thought that it was necessary to give you heads up, to let you know this area, the things that I liked about this area, and the things I didn't find comfortable here because of the lives of people. They call this one penthouse estate. So this is a penthouse estate. This one also is 90% owned by the landlords. Like, they live there. Those who own the building live in here. 90% are the owners. So I'll take you guys around this estate. Just watch it to the very end, please, guys. You know, I'll let you guys watch now that I'm done explaining. And I hope that you watch the video to the end. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you share to your friends on Facebook, on WhatsApp status. You can put it on your WhatsApp status, yeah. And I really appreciate it. I will appreciate that you did. God bless you. Thank you so much. I don't take your love for granted at all. You guys are super amazing. Like, whenever I don't put up something, I'm wondering, oh, if I don't put up this, what are my subscribers going to watch? That's to show you the extent it gets to. Like, I'm really committed to showing you this. So imagine that I need to travel also to bring you content. I've been looking for very affordable tickets to fly because I don't like road journey. Even the flying, I don't like it, but of course, you know that it will be the easiest way to go. So we turned right now, and after we passed about how many estates, because they have different gates. We were going down. Yes, that was just the best way we could tell this environment. We could tell this environment because you guys are the real deal. Without you, there is no me, there's no channel. Yeah. So it's very sweet. They have a lock-up shop here. If you live here, you can either rent a shop here, you can own a business here. Everything is inside this estate, so you don't need to even go out. But if you want to buy fresh fruits, like you saw when we're coming in here, it's just sold by the roadside, so you don't have a problem going to bush markets. Their prices are quite affordable. You can shop there, buy things, so you could check out this estate. Yeah, you get good offer. but be careful not to buy on the waterways. That is why I decided to do this voiceover, and because there was no noise in this estate, so there was no need me doing a voiceover. But I just felt that it would be wrong for me to do this video without voicing it, so that without doing a voiceover, so that other people can learn, and those who love to hear voiceovers can hear. It was already evening as at the time this video was recorded, and I felt that it would not be nice for me not to go for this tour. So I thought to go because I had a lot of, like I mentioned earlier, I had a lot of content to shoot, and this was the only time I could go out for content on this channel. So please bear with me, bear with us. I don't take your love for granted. I don't take your commitment on this channel for granted. I have taught a lot of people how to do content creating, and I just saw one of my students. She has hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so proud of her. And I saw that she did a live stream. She had 1,600 views. I am super duper proud of her. And that watch hour lasted for an hour plus, which is very good for her watch hours. But then again, I noticed something on her channel which I brought to her notice, which was her latest upload. She did a very short video, and that video is something that could have given her maybe 8 minutes or 9 minutes, at least 9 minutes. So she took correction. That's what I do while I'm on the street. I do my other hustles. There's this business I just started doing. I create graphics for businesses, and I use the artificial intelligence to create graphics, and people pay me. Each copy I make is 3,000, but if you want me to laminate it for you for your office space or wherever, maybe your house, that would cost you about 25,000 to do that. So you can see that beautiful house on the left. I think that's a hotel. I don't know, but it looks like a hotel because I don't think somebody lives in there. So you've seen this place on the left that looks like a green area. It's actually a waterway, the ravine, where people are building, and it's very dangerous, and some of them do not care. I don't even know why people want to risk their own lives like that. You can see that while we enter this estate, we have passed so many roadblocks, not really roadblocks, let's say security checks, which is good because I feel that they might even be having security challenges, because as at the time we got to this, at the end of this road, we saw a man crossing on foot across the ravine, because it's actually a bit dry now because of the rocks and the fact that we are having dry season for now. By the time it gets really the rain starts, it's not going to be possible for someone to pass there. Yeah, but somebody passed there. So this goes to show that if you are building here or you're buying a house here, you need to double check to be sure that you're not building on a waterway, and it's not something that you'll not be able to build subsequently if the water goes away. So guys, thank you so much for watching. You see this other beautiful beautiful house rather, so beautiful. I love the gates, I love everything here, the landscape, so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in our next video. Until then, just know that you are amazing. You are super amazing. And if anybody says you cannot go far, go so far that you cannot hear them. Yes, like my friend will always say. Thank you so much and remain blessed. Bye.